I never got banned. You baited me into getting banned, and you learned a valuable lesson twice in a row. I have money. I don't even need to stream like my friends who stream. They need to stream. They're trying to lie that they're lying. They need to stream. All you're doing by tricking me into saying something to get me banned, all you're doing is like you're cutting your own fun short. And one in the chat, if that last ban was not my fault. Did you see all the comments that were like, life-changing stream, man? Then he got banned. Why was it life-changing? It's because I do this thing where I give you guys gems, hoping you'll fix your life. Why? Why should I ever give you guys any gems? You guys make me emotional, man. Social media sucks, bro. Am I the only one living it, bro? Like, I can't believe how much stupid shit we used to watch. There was a time where I just reacted with you guys for like 10 hours a day. Kind of a waste of a life. That was stupid. On a more serious note, I feel apologetic. But then I always imagine if you guys were in my shoes, you wouldn't stream that often either. But because I streamed so little this year, I'm not making any promises, but I'm gonna go for a lot of streaming starting this week. I'm just gonna fly out. No jokes. Ticket bought. You're good now. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to make it a big thing. But yeah. You forced us to watch Sneeko for a month. Hey, bro, Sneeko is better than whatever you watch, bro. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do all of that. I know I've been saying it, but now it's real. And really, it's because like, guys, stop doing the cap thing because if I say something is real, I will never swear. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm not saying the whole maybe. I'm saying 100%. And then you guys gotta. Yeah, I guess my big fear is that like. First of all, no. Let's just start at like positive note. Let's start with the positive first. I want to thank you guys for giving me a level of confidence that I didn't think is possible. From all my friends, I don't have to stream anymore. Like they need to stream to make money, and I don't. And which is a bad thing because now I never stream. It's been months. I barely stream. Money is bad, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, money is a bad thing. Because it just separated us. No, I'm telling you guys. Financial freedom is not making a lot of money. Show me your hours. I'll let you know if you're free. I work 5 minutes a month. I don't work. And it'll come to me 10 times more than these other streamers. And you think I'm flexing, and I did flex. But what happened? Is I never streamed again? It was like the worst thing that ever happened to us. And check this out, man. You know why I will give you guys a bunch of streams starting in a week? A lot of streams. And I'm telling you this, bro. I've never given my community the adventure streams. I only did it on other people's channels, right? And that's coming back. It's going to be all on my channel, right? With collabs and stuff. But yeah, that is the strange thing about being free is like, you know what I mean? Kind of ruined us, what we had going. So I'm thinking like three times a week you guys will be satisfied. I'll be fulfilled. Yeah. Yeah, because I've done everything I need to do. I've read everything I need to read. And by the way, guys, I'm not even lying, bro. This is a pre-recorded VOD. I'm not even here. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What's up? Let me reach out. Imagine I did that. Could you imagine if, yeah, whatever you guys want. And then when you got me one-on-one, I'll try and be more with you guys, because those are our best streams. It's just your stupid questions. Heel Mike stole your light this year. May Heel Mike be forever blessed in whatever light he thought he gained from me, but it's his own light, bro. It's his own flourishing. May he be blessed tenfold. I have everything I've ever wanted. But that's dangerous language, because I've realized there's a lot of Sneeko types who don't get that. You know, Sneeko's like, is that you just admitting you want to be lazy? I'm like, no. When I'm working, I'm going to say the same shit. And, well, it's not really work, it's this. But for those of you who are in the in-group, you know, your lives are going exactly how they're supposed to go. And we want to start this stream by saying, let's just ask the question, what is making chat so unhappy? Let's start with that. In the world, it could be anything. Yeah. Yeah, whatever you wrote is not even the truth. Because the truth hurts so bad you wouldn't have the courage to type it. No, you won't. You got to dig deeper. So we're gonna try an exercise, okay? Check this out. All right. Here's the exercise. Someone said I can't get off my phone. Is that all of you? Okay, check this out. You don't want to get off your phone because I'm live now, and now you're my dollar. No, check this out. I'll answer that because I think that's like everyone's issue, ongoing issue that keeps coming up. And I used to do this thing where I mute channels that I don't want to see. So I had a lot of friends that I would follow, but I would just mute them so I don't see their garbage. But no, dude, I'm telling you right now, the number one most feedback I get from, yo, you changed my life, bro. This one habit. The number one best feedback I get is, you gotta do it. You gotta unfollow everything, everyone, even me. But come back to me. I'm telling you guys, I click on some of your accounts that follow me, and you're following all these random people you don't want to be like. That's your issue. That the educational system teaches you guys memory games of how to memorize something for a test, but it's never taught you guys how to think. In ancient Egypt, there was hieroglyphics instead of letters. They would focus on those, right? Little drawings and symbols. But why? Why? They were just dumb? No, because letters drive you into being a slave. Words make you a slave, my dude. For example, you could say, let's do a drinking one. I am not drinking. I am not drinking. I am not drinking. I'm not drinking anymore. What are you doing in your head while I'm repeating this is you're all having a glass. You get how your brain works? It's going off of feeling. Facts don't care about your feelings, care about nothing, and they get everything they want. You understand? So what do you guys need to do is you need to unfollow everyone. And that's how I want to start this stream, by unfollow my channel. Okay? Unfollow. We're done here. It's over, bro. It hasn't served you. Gotta unfollow everything, bro. Unfollow. Just, you're done. You're done. Thank you for coming, guys. All right, let's go. What do you want? First question, I'll answer it right now. You guys start, then I start. Then you start, and I start. All right, I'm reading chat. I'm back in it. This is... You know, I'm not going to lie. I don't want to be here, bro. Hugh, Mike, and Sneeko need to stream. I don't need to stream. I'm CEO of TheZergOfficial.com. Don't even join. We're full, bro. Get away from me. We're full. We don't want you, bro. I don't even have to advertise anymore. It's just... No, it almost drove me crazy. I'm not going to lie. It actually... When I found out I'm finally free... I remember saying... Do you guys remember when I was doing 20-hour streams for like what I thought was good money at the time? Yeah, that's not freedom. What is freedom? Well, we got to use a symbol. Use the dove. Use the dove to chase the feeling, the hieroglyphic. What is freedom, Chad? Freedom is doing what you're supposed to do without having a need. Now, if you watched me on the Sneeko stream, a lot of guys didn't get what I'm saying. Who gets what I'm saying? Does anyone get what I'm saying? That all of you have this need. I need to go to gym. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to... And that need makes you a bitch in life. If you need to paint your wall, you gotta paint a Mona Lisa, you can paint it just as good without needing to paint it. That makes you spill the paint and fuck up. You think money is the root of all evils. No. Give to Caesar what's his. We're in this world. We live in this world. It's not the root of all evil. The root of all evil is your need. It's an illusion. You have everything you've ever wanted. Right now, that's the frequency you have to tune into. That the only time you ever did a good project in class in front of everyone is when you didn't need to do it. You just did it. This is the flow that I want you to be in this flow state without having to need to be it. So, I don't know. Buddhists will go crazy. If you're a Western mind, like a hustler like us, and you go Buddhist, you'll just go crazy because the desire has to be fulfilled still. But it can be fulfilled on different levels. And ask yourself honestly, why have you never kept a promise towards yourself? Why does man have 100 promises that he doesn't fulfill? He fulfills some, but why do you have 100, maybe 1,000 promises that you do to yourself that you don't fulfill? Well, I'll tell you why. It's that...
Go watch John's against that.
Jesus, why is this guy, man?
Enemy UAV spotted.
Red Pill Rage donated $88.88. Hey Zerka, welcome back. I get what you're saying. Appreciate all the advice you have been giving.
Yes. That's a good example too, is Greek god X. He got filled with so much desire of need, that he burnt out. Or what happened to the guy? See how I got angry? Because I just thought of him making fun of me. I was like, I gotta get back at him. Like, I just let it go. Compare Jung with Freud. Well, Jung is the best because these meditative practices were based off imagination, how they've been done for thousands of years. And like, for example, you guys learn best through examples. Imagine yourself in your childhood home so we can invoke emotion and feeling immediately in your meditation and you're not blank. Now, don't do this practice alone every day. A lot of people drive themselves into psychosis with this. But, okay, the whole chat, imagine you are in your childhood home. Shit, I'm going to forget what I'm saying here.
King Langan donated $5.
Stressed.
I remember when you had
up.
this little beef with a breezy back in the Daily Mao. That being said, what do you think helped you the most to branch out from that smaller side of streaming/Twitch?
Moving out. Like I stayed here and my chat's like, don't leave your room. This is great. And I said, yeah, this is great. And my brother is like, look, dude, yeah, you make pretty good money, but you're working like 20-hour days. Go live in America and just pop off. And then, he kind of put that in my head. It started rotating. And then, yeah, I only popped off because I left this. You got to leave your hometown, bro. You got to. In my head, I thought I left it because I was like, yeah, I already did the America thing. But those are trips. I'm talking about living there, like real hustle. Like where you could drown. You know what I mean? So we'll be in LA probably Friday or Thursday. I don't know. I haven't one of these days, but it'll be this week for sure. And I forgot what I was saying. Oh, right, for the active imagination that you guys love to talk about. It's a little too intense of a meditative practice to start with, especially without a coach. But imagine you are in your childhood home and then go to the basement of that home. Find something like a basement if you don't have it. And start digging a hole. And keep digging. This is an unconscious exercise. To what comes out of your unconscious, I don't know, but something will pop up in your head when you're digging. And chances are, since we're live, nothing's going to pop out because you're not alone. When you're alone, this is a lot easier. But what pops out is going to blow your mind. And as soon as that unconscious becomes conscious, you are healing. Do you understand? So for you guys, it'll be, I swear the biggest issue for chat is you guys follow a million channels and just like sedate yourself with content. I think that's what a chat is. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you right now, bro, you're probably 18. You're going to blink and be 30, and 40, and 50, and nothing changes. No one teaches you how to think. Like, you go to school to train your memory for some books, but it's not thinking. And here's something that'll scare you even more. If every intelligent being on earth they've all written it, whether through scripture or whatever, they've all come to the conclusion that all is mind, that there's an objective and subjective experience that's happening at the same time, and you have insane control over not insane control, you have ultimate control, meaning you're even manifesting when you don't feel like doing it, depending on your feeling.
Let's go, pal.
So you could be making a horrible world
Mexican
for yourself.
Negro Iper donated $5. Zerka, 20 years old Mexican, got 9K saved up. Making 62 grand a year. I'm lost and not sure how to find my purpose in this life. I feel as if I'm failing myself for not understanding.
Listen. At that age, I have no sympathy for you. Who at 20 years old felt like there's no purpose, no meaning, blah, 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 blah. That's normal. That's what a 20-year-old is. Matter of fact, that's that chaos that has to be turned into order. But I'll say this, you're doing better than most. I'm not trying to sedate you. I'm just saying you're doing better than most. Now, I could lie to you and say, well, this gives you meaning and that, but meaning is just a branch of the God question. It's like a branch of that infinite tree, like the tree of life. Meaning if you just start selling like supplements. There's no meaning there. But if you sell supplements that change lives, now you want to sell more.
$5. What words / phrases / frameworks do you use when praying to Christ?
Yes. First of all, Scripture has been so perverted by average Christians that they lie. They look you in the eyes and say, John, I forgave Bob. And I go, really? Can you imagine you and Bob laughing right now and having fun together? And the Christian will do this. Yeah, I can do that. But you can see the aversion in his eyes that he's a lying bitch, just like most men. And most men of faith are actually horrible people. Bro, I'm telling you, the guys with faith and the guys without it, they act the same. Look at their feeds on their phone. It's literally the same. One is just a little more preachy. And so I go, listen, man, Scripture says that if you can't imagine, this is what imagination's made for, to inspire a change in others. You can tune into different frequencies of the faith frequency, the radio. Can you imagine you and the person you hate getting along, having fun, and can you bathe into that feeling? And if you cannot do that, then you don't have faith in God. And you are a disgusting, degenerate. So this is how prayer should work, where you're in the feeling. That's why prayer is about feeling. And I always say go to your enemy because it's the hardest thing to do. That's the hardest thing to do, is you and your enemy having ice cream together. That's the hardest thing to do. It might take you weeks, you won't do it. You know what I mean? But that's the next level of your life. That's when you forgive your dad and your mom and your whatever. That's when you start forgiving people, is when you've already imagined yourself what it's like, not in the past or the future, but in the I am. I am forgiving of that person. If you can imagine it happening till now, and you're anchored in the feeling without a charge, meaning no ups and downs, just anchored in the feeling, you're not merciful until you can do that. Now, here's the weird thing is, I can do it, but in 2 weeks, I get angry again. You know what I mean? But I read studies online that most people can't even do it, so. So yeah, most of my prayers will be, I am living an abundant life. I am healthy. My family's healthy. We are healthy. And I start from the up, not down. Most people wait till something happens for the prayer. No. When you're living the I am that is healthy and you're winning, that prayer needs to keep going. And prayer is an interesting thing, because even when you're not praying, you're praying. It's just the attention is scattered. It's not the solar rays of light need to focus into one thing. Right? That's the only difference. But every moment you want something. You want something. You want something.
Christ is all states of matter donated $5. The majority of society are knuckle-headed fools with low IQ.
Yeah.
How to be successful: bet on yourself, then work on yourself so you won't lose the bet. So easy.
I think the easiest tool for success is to do the opposite of whatever you're doing to be a failure. That's the only time you'll realize, you're living in the wrong present. Your present nature is wrong. Like, for example, if you guys are lazy guys, but let's say you imagine right now in your head 30 days in a row of you going to basic military qualifications, training. Now, at the end of that, it's not like you're a millionaire, you're just finishing some BMQ, right? But what is the feeling you get from doing all that in your head? Is the feeling of wholeness, that the laziness has been conquered in your head. And that's your first sign to not join the military, but that's your first sign that hard work does get you to this whole mindset. And from a whole mindset, then you can make millions. But the whole point is to go to that whole mindset. How do you go to the self that's whole? And so if you're a lazy guy, you got to be really hardworking until the nature goes the other way. Do you understand? And if you're a hard worker, then you have to take breaks because you're burning out. You're not being creative. You're not going to the next level. But you got to play your opposite. That's the hardest thing to do. So the lazy guy doesn't want to get up and move, and the hardworking guy doesn't want to take breaks. But they both benefit tremendously from playing their opposite. Do you believe words affect your feeling? No, feeling is so easy to describe. It comes about when you get lost. You're gazing, you're daydreaming, and you get lost in an I am, the sanctuary of I am. And that's where feeling is infinite. Good feeling is infinite there. But the problem is, when you're daydreaming, you're thinking of the future Ferrari or whatever. Or maybe you're reflecting on the past. But both are a trap. They're both a trap. Huge trap. You get it? So just tell me what you're trying to do, chat. What are you trying to do? Because this is probably the trickiest part. Most guys who come to me, they're like, I don't know what I want to do. And I go, whoa, you should not come to me right now. You should know what you want to do. You should visualize it. You should draw it on a piece of paper, because this iPhone never got built until it got imagined. When it gets imagined, then the building process begins. That this iPhone was never even created. We're in the world of creations. So you just tune into the frequency where the iPhone exists. And that's what Steve Jobs did. Now that's hard to grasp, because a lot of those channels talk about you creating your world. That's not true. You're not God. You can tune into it, 100%.
Ringmaster donated $5. Have you struggled with belief in free will? Battling your inherent nature, mental illness, addictions, etc.
Yeah, free will is so simple, dude. God gave us the frequency of a perfect life. That's you eating from the tree of life. That's your first frequency. Your second is you can go into a dualistic thinking of good and evil, the second tree. So now you also have 50% of the frequency of a good life with 50% of hell and torture and suffering. So technically you're given two heavens, one absolute, one 50%, what you make of it. Isn't that interesting? And when you grasp that God has created everything, are you saying he did not create dimensions where you're a winner that you can tune into through his hand? Is that what you're saying?
Christ is King donated $5. Zerka, I'm a 9, born on the 23rd of September, 9th month. Is my best option when going into a sales job to find a mentor which I have who is the number salesman in country in my industry?
Yes.
Kid I grew up with.
Yeah.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Alien Hijack donated $5.
I'll set this
Broke
up.
a lab with
Yeah.
Sam Shamoon. He wanted to talk to you.
I'll set up a debate and I'll be there and I'll make jokes, but I'll mute and I'll just let Sam Shamoon go in and we're going to have a lot of fun. But I'll set that up for sure. Right? I'm coming back into it. And guys, let's make sure I don't swear or I don't even know what the rules are on this website. What can you say?
Yoni Boy Zerka donated $5. What do you say to the Protestants that say only faith saves? Is faith not shown through works?
Well, the Protestant is correct in a way that's absolute.
Or the problem donated $5.
Bro.
What's the best way to train yourself to be 10 times more productive and not waste your time doing meaningless shit?
Yeah, if you're doing meaningless, write down what I'm going to say here. This is really going to change you. If you find yourself doing meaningless all the time, it's not really your fault because you're being externally triggered by what you watch. This is why Plato said like music should be illegal, because it can thought loop you. Certain types of music or TV, media, content, whatever. That's why if you look at a successful person, they only watch channels they want to be like. They don't mind numb themselves to entertainment. Right? Like you'll never see me scrolling on TikTok for pranks or whatever you guys do. I've never done that. Like, it's stupid. You can even see successful creators on Kick. They'll be creating. They're not going to be scrolling. Like Vitali's creating, right? Like that. What was I saying before this? That was going to be good.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Red 5 donated $5. Thank you. You tweeted you're gonna make it. The next day I made an edit on X with over 1 million combined impressions. Love you, Zerka.
Yeah, you just tuned in. You tuned into the frequency.
Christ is All States of Matter donated $5. April 7th, 2004 April 7th, 2004 And I make thousands weekly managing OnlyFans girls. Does this add up? I have no idea what my numbers mean.
I heard OnlyFans. I'm done with you, bro. Leave me alone. I don't want to be a part of that world you're creating. What was I saying before this? Zerka, the pseudo psychologist, you're trash, bro. You gotta come to one of my lectures, bro, at thezerkaofficial.com. We have a real therapist there, but I talk a lot. I'm unbelievable.
Yoni Boy
Ask the
Zerka
boys.
donated $5. You were talking about Protestants and how they believe that faith alone saves.
Yeah, well, in a metaphysical sense, faith is all you have. So if you're faithful in making the next iPhone, technically you just hold on to that faith, linger in that feeling. So if you wearing an Apple shirt makes you want to invent more or some shit, if the feeling lingers when you wear that shirt, then stay in that shirt. If you feel better after you do like some cardio and stuff, linger in that cardio, stay in that feeling. But the faith, the frequency of faith, is that ask yourself, can anything come out, anything successful come out without faith? And ask yourself, how powerful is faith? Do you need Jesus for faith? Technically, no, because Jesus rewards even Floyd Mayweather, right? Now, it's better if you do it the correct way, but Floyd Mayweather was faithful to the world he wanted. He was faithful into that, taking care of everyone, millions of dollars. He was faithful to that idea, and he held on to that faith and got what he wanted. Because all good comes from God, right?
Templar Blood donated $5. I am reading Carl Jung. What do you think about James Joyce, Joseph Campbell, and Thomas Aquinas?
I don't think much of them. Couldn't tell you.
John donated $5.
What is that? Bro, what the Basically, what I'm saying is, you have to make it like this. Without the faith, that world doesn't come to you. So technically, faith is everything. Now, what strengthens your faith? Good works. But it's strengthening the one thing you need, which is faith. So things that strengthen the faith, like it's not, when Protestants say faith is all you need, they're not telling you that faith goes like this, up and down. You have to find ways to keep it up.
Red 5 donated $5. This is it if you wanna see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you guys are just ruining the stream, bro. Let me just talk. I'm rich. I don't even need your money. Just let me talk. This is the first time I've ever said that. Just leave me alone. Yeah. If I want money from you guys, I'll send out. I got a new course coming out for heartbreak and all that. You guys can buy that, but don't worry about this, right? Actually, I want your money. Just donate big, but don't donate small, because then I lose the thought. See, I don't need this 5. Donate big. Let's go to $1,000 donation.
Mask donated $5. I have NPD. I forsake God at 18, found him again at 20, turned into a victim covert pussy, but him struggling with me thinking him inherently evil because of NPD and having to reconcile with Christ. How?
You're not evil. The fact that you're asking a question proves it, right? Let's just word it like this, okay? Oh, this is gay, bro. I don't even know how to turn it off. You're stuck.
Sunchips donated $5.
I like a sunchip.
How do you cope and recover mentally from a bad health diagnosis that can only get better / reduced by a super plain boring diet for the rest of your life?
You don't need to recover. You are recovered. You don't need to be healthy. You are healthy. You are not diagnosed, bro. Diagnosed? What are you spell casting that it's forever? You only oh, this is bad.
72 virgins donated $5. Hello Zerkia, I'm a 9 born in a dragon year.
Nonsense.
15th 2000, I have a few different paths I feel like I can take to make money and be successful, but I'm stuck right now in my shit ways. Any advice?
Yeah, if the path you chose is crystal clear, it's not your path. That's it. Yeah, I know that's scary because then you have to go to that more blurry road, but that road is that's the road, right? God don't like cowards. Why would God make us appeal to strength if He wants cowards?
Christ is all states
He don't
and
want
Matter
cowards.
donated $5. What's worse, a scam dating course selling to losers or OnlyFans management selling to losers? We both are promoting the same sin.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Because my guys come out of being losers. Your guys stay being losers.
Destiny fan donated $5. If you believe in God, you have to repent and apologizes to Destiny in DMs off stream. When Jill broke up with you and you were at her lowest, you went to Destiny's stream and he and Dan hanged out with you for hours being nice to you.
No, they didn't. They only did that so they could get the viewer count up. They didn't message me offline. They don't hang out with me offline. They just use me. Dude, we're streamers. We use each other for views. I think there's a lot more people I could thank that were there around me in person. I don't think not that they're bad people. I'm just saying human nature there's no hero to the human. I don't know why people think, I watch Destiny, he's a hero. I watch Zerka, he's a hero. There are no heroes, bro. These are humans. You shouldn't make these guys your idols, bro. Because if you, let's say you do make someone your idol, what happens when he's on a low? You're absorbing the low. That's why your idol should be God. Because God's never on a low. It's always up. It's up. Just always going to the horizon. That viewpoint where everything is, I have everything I've ever wanted. I'm just tripping. You are tripping. Also, another thing is, you constantly thinking about needing something, just look at how your life has gone. Has it helped you? No. So, whatever you're doing in life that's made you come to this realization of, man, my life sucks, it's all came from that I need. And, I'm not gonna lie, dude, that's hard language. You know what I mean? The I need is victim status at the highest degree.
Don Marino donated $5. How to get more productive and escape negative thought loops.
It's super simple. Spam that question.
John donated $5. You skipped my TTS. I am a 8th year of horse. Leo born July 24th, 2002.
You're fine. 8's do fine. You're fine. Just don't do anything bad.
Albanian donated $5. Hey Zerka, August 9th, 2004. It says 23/5. I'm a Catholic Albo, wondering what you think about this. I heard you say pursue entertainment as a 5. Can you give me some advice?
You pursue entertainment is the advice. What the I don't know anything about your life. I don't even know what kind of entertainment you'd be good at. What is it like for most people on Earth? They want to pursue that now. It's 90% of kids were asked in high schools, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And they all said an influencer. That means 90% of this chat wants to be an influencer. This chat. That's crazy. That's wild, bro. That's sad as hell. I don't think it's real. I think it's an illusion, though.
Destiny fan donated $5. He genuinely considered you as one of his closer stream friends cause you never betrayed him. The second you got big in Red Pill community, you farmed Destiny for the hate and went against our own value for greed.
What are
Shame
you
on you.
talking about? Destiny had me banned from Twitch so many times, where he wouldn't even say stop mass reporting him. What are you talking about?
Sunchips donated $5. Is there a plan to save Heel Mike? What's the point of drinking bottles every night and destroying your body? Can't even enjoy your riches in the future.
I don't.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Ringmaster donated $9. Can a steadfast relationship with Christ supersede the negative qualities of one's life path?
Yes, that's the whole point. That none of it matters if you do good in life. What the? You're only gonna do good when you're in the frequency of care. So you'll play better football when you gotta take care of a family. There's a care principle to it. You'll Floyd Mayweather, and there's a care aspect that if you're not doing for others, you're not that talented. The care principle is woven into scripture. And also, I don't believe in saving people. They save themselves, bro.
Swaggy
I can't
Floyd
make you
donated
like
$8.
do anything.
Been reading a lot of occult
That's
and
retarded.
New Age info, and it's been leading me away from Jesus, even though I know the New Age is a deception. How do you get through reading this while keeping your faith strong?
I'm the opposite, dude. It strengthens mine because they're so afraid of Christ, right? Like all the theosophists and stuff, they're all terrified of him. Also, another thing is like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Religion is not for you if you always feel like you're in a shit mood because of it. Like that's you perverting a lot of scripture in your head. So it's not for everyone. I'm just saying have faith. I'm not saying stay there opening these books all day. You don't have to get into what some of us are into, right? That's maybe not your calling, but yeah.
Let's go, pal. I'm making
I forgot what I was saying for the last one.
Destiny Fan donated $5. Fact that you just lied completely about her history with Destiny tells me that you are dishonest and godless person. Betraying people for greed and not owning up to it.
Destiny,
terrible Christian person.
Destiny literally had my Twitch channel banned, mass reporting it. Oops, my bad, Zerka. And I forgave him because that's what we do. As soon as I pop off, he says, I don't want to do the collab with Zerka on the Adam 22. And that was weird as because everyone told me, like, what the you've done so much for him. I went to the studio so he doesn't get shot and stabbed by the people who are threatening his life. I went to the studio because he felt unsafe. He's never had a homie who's done that for him. So when he staked me, I said, bro, I'm going up against random people that want to have you killed, and you do this. So that's when everyone made fun of me. They're like, yeah, Zerka, you're too loyal. I don't think Destiny would get stabbed for you.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal.
It's like, what the f*** are you talking about?
Don donated $5. How to be more productive.
Also, I hold
negative thought
I don't really hold anything against Destiny. Some people aren't the hero. Like, he's just not the hero. He would never take a bullet for me. I'm an idiot that I would take a bullet for him. Like, now looking back, I would never go to a podcast studio to protect the blue hair. The guy's just in it, you know how streamers are. They're in it for themselves. But I'm not saying Destiny doesn't care. He does try and help his viewers sometimes. So, you know, if he's helped you, I'm not going to be that guy who says don't watch him. But when we think about, like, there's no streamers who are on the level of friendship that I provide. That's why I stopped providing friendship, because I keep getting let down. Like, yeah. Sneako's almost matched it. Myron definitely beat me. He's a better friend. He's so mature. Not fresh. Not fresh, I'll tell you that. I'm way better to fresh than he is to me. Same. Sneako, I'm like 10% better. But yeah, I'm going to stop doing that, right? It's not my job to be like the good friend. I'm just going to be doing my own thing. Because like that one guy who said, save Heel Mike. Bro, you don't save people from themselves. That's not how this shit works. You know what I mean? That's not how this shit works at all. Right? They choose. They choose. Man, Jenny, you are negative as f***. I'm just holding it. Yeah. What was I answering before this? Oh, yeah. I should probably say this. I don't really keep in touch with people. So, a lot of people think I don't like them. I love you all. I'll see you all in the States, but yeah.
Swaggy Floyd donated $5. The main things that's been hard for me is reading about Christ consciousness and how they say the Bible is all allegory for racing the Christ oil and not a true story. It's too much for me to ignore.
There is some truth to tuning your frequency, that either you're taking a descent or an ascent. Your soul is either going up towards good or down towards bad. And that's why when people tumble and ruin their lives, they go very fast down. And that's allegorized in the whole, like the cerebrospinal fluid that it makes that shape where it goes up and down, up and down. And so that's what they talk about. But since you're a human, you're not going to tear open and find with scientists what you're looking for. You have to look at it philosophically. What do they mean by raising the spirit or lowering the spirit? So, yeah, some people will call it Kundalini, but you can tell which side your spirit's on. Just you just know. But you can tell because that can't do this.
Remaster donated $6. You have once said multiple 2s in a row is the devil. My birthday has 4 2s in a row.
No, I have
3 life path.
No, I
on the
haven't.
22nd. Can you explain why it's bad?
No.
2/22/2004.
It's not bad. It's just an emotional up and down, kind of like indecisive, kind of like Eve. It's not bad. Like the devil's number is not 6. It's not 2. It's 9. The number of man. 9 months.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Arthur I donated $5. I'm a life path 1 and born on day 3. What's my superpower and what's my weakness?
All right, what do you say? I'm in that what? I regret doing numerology, bro. I got so many people saying so much. Yo, you read me so accurately, and I'm like, I said one sentence. What the?
Maga donated
Chill
$5.
out, bro.
How to pull a girl without a roster.
Oof. The only way is to be a celebrity success. Like, let's say Nick on Fresh Fit. He's the success story, so they gravitate towards him. But other than that, I don't think you can do it, right? But it's also bad because have you seen those gamers on Twitch? They pop off. They never been around a girl. And then you see them around a girl and the girl wants to be a part of his clout in life. And then it's just creepy. Did you burn bridges with Miz? No, I never burned it. But Miz and I are cool. I just like to laugh at the chaos of him versus Train. So I react to it. I laugh. And then I move the on. I don't hate people. And I don't think he laughed at my chaos. Like we're streamers. We react to each other.
Deluxe Pillow 90 donated $5. Can you
Who's
talk about
funny,
your
yeah?
history with the military?
I don't have any history with the military. And let me tell you this, okay? I'm upping the donation to like 100, bro. I can't get one word out, bro. It's kind of nice because if you really want a one-on-one, you come to my website. Come to my website. Spam the link, boys.
Inchester donated $5. Link with Mizkeef has a 33 life path and Train is a 6 life path.
Is Miz a 33? What?
72 Virgins donated $5.
What?
What is your advice on what to do as a 9 life path?
Oh, God.
Saying you hate 9s right off the bat makes me feel like a Jew. I'm a loyal n- like you. Sorry for the low tip. I guess I am a part-time Jew.
Yeah, I don't like 9s because, like, no matter what you say to them, deep down in your head, you think you're better than me. I know that's not true. There's not one chatter living a life better than me. Not one. That can't be true. You know something that'll make you guys feel really good? Every millionaire I've ever met is more miserable than you guys. They don't have relief. There's a lot of
Don
misery.
donated $5.
It's not just the lower class.
How to be more productive and escape negative thought loops.
Yeah, escaping negative thought loops is just lingering in the feeling of you being a winner. So what makes you feel like a winner? Let's say it's working out. Let's say it's socializing. Whatever the makes you linger that feeling, you go soak up in that feeling and you hold it for as long as you can. And soon your life just changes, right? Now, you can run from that and eventually it comes back hardcore because you've suppressed it. But do things that level you up. Don't watch TV. Don't scroll through social media or TikTok. Delete it, bro. Delete it because it has more power than you, right? That FOMO, like, oh, I'm going to miss out on the latest prank video or whatever you guys watch. That FOMO is stronger than you. And 90% of your day, you're doing things unconsciously, like an animal. That's very dangerous. Winners are conscious of their time.
Ringmaster donated $6.69. How many bands for a one-on-one?
It's I'm cheap right now, bro. I'm cheap. All one-on-one, get to the bottom of everything. Bro, I'm cheap as right now because I'll tell you this, man. I'm worried. Yeah, I can't do this, bro.
Zerka, you're better on coke, donated $5. Destiny puts Nick on the blacklist along with you, but runs to debate him when there's 50k Twitter space listeners keck.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys want beef with Destiny. Look, I love Destiny, right? I don't trust the guy, but I love him. So.
E donated $5. Mainly P. Hall refers to Christianity and the Bible as largely allegorical and a myth in the occult anatomy of man. How do you interpret this?
Yeah, it's basically some people struggle with faith and they go to the allegorical, right? I get it. We do that too. End of the day, there's no such thing as anything allegorical because whatever you imagine becomes. So if you imagine a better world, that you're tuning into that frequency. This is not hocus pocus. This is guys, I'm telling you right now, your thoughts, like ask yourself, why does a human even go to sleep? Because you've spent your whole day planting your thoughts, and in your sleep, you're watering them. That's what the whole Bible talks about. Do you really think they're talking about the vegetables they're growing?
John Zerka.
Oh, John Zerka from the... I know who he is. The viral... He's going viral.
All the users listening. Go watch John Zerka instead.
It's just Tom Brady guy, bro.
Red Pill Rage donated $88.88.
Yo.
I finished reading Memories, Dreams, Reflections. What other book do you recommend? These chatters still don't get about needing and wanting.
Another book I recommend.
Swaggy Floyd donated $5. Any tips on staying in the winning mode? As I have weeks of happiness, productivity, etc., then followed with weeks of depression, and I've been in this cycle for a bit.
Yeah, listen. A book I recommend.
Z-Down donated $5. This my last $5, February 22nd, 2003, LP11.
Listen, a book I recommend from Jung, you're saying? Yeah, I like alchemy a lot. I don't recommend Ion, right? That's really advanced. I don't know why everyone goes there. But yeah, that's a great book. And the guy who said he loops 2 weeks happy, 2 weeks sad, if you have this looping life of 2 weeks you're happy, 2 weeks miserable, it's so simple, dude. You're having weeks where you're being versus weeks where you're thinking of being. When you're thinking of being, you're thinking of the past or the future, which is big no-no. Big no-no. Anytime you think of anything in the past or the future, you are about to destroy everything you have here. And I'm telling you right now, it's not about thinking of nothing like a Buddhist. Just follow your desires in right now. So if you have a desire of being a millionaire, what would that look like? What would you do if you were a millionaire? Well, I'd get up and I'd shower. So get the fuck up and shower. Oh, yeah, but I'm not a millionaire. No, get up and do your millionaire shower. Then what else would you do as a millionaire? Well, I'd go to the park and I'd do this. And you start living your life when you start using the faculty of imagination that anchors you into the feelings of winning. And the feelings of winning are always in the moment. They're not in the future. They're not. God, you are cursed if you're winning in the future. I'll tell you that. Because that means you might get it, but it's not going to come to you in what's healthy. It's going to come to you in an abstract way. Like you're unconscious, that it's like tuning you into these different frequencies in life. You're unconscious. It doesn't speak a language. Right? It just says yes to whatever you're demanding. So be careful. Can a man talking about the future demand something? Not really. It's not a scary demand. If I knock on your door and I say, I demand this in a week, you'd laugh. But if I knock on your door and say I demand it
Life
now,
donated $5.
you'd be like, oh
Any advice for someone stuck chasing after lust?
yeah, there's no such thing as lust. It's social media. Just delete everything. Delete everything. Make it hard for you to see that image, that triggering external, that external trigger. What is that? Well, it's when I'm on Instagram. Then get the away from Instagram. Take that stuff out of your system, and you're gonna find yourself you're beastly because of external triggers. It's not your base form at all. Your base form isn't like that at all.
Ringmaster donated $8.88. How can one integrate chronic pain, fatigue, etc. from a genetic illness into your divine purpose so you can transcend it?
Chronic fatigue from pain. What do you say? You're. Listen, dude. If you broke your back, this is not the channel for you right now. What the? What are you talking about? Yeah, but what I was saying is, let's word it like this. You're thinking of the.
Let's go, pal. I'm making it with girls here.
Controversy donated $5.
Streaming, bro.
We're spitting clean truth right now. The Drake versus Kendrick drama is the prime example. People are worrying and wasting time on two guys that will never know who they are. Also go to Islam Makhachev's gym in New Jersey and troll him. It's gonna go viral.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah. But guys, it's really simple. If you're miserable because you watch politics, stop watching politics. It's your external trigger. If you're miserable because you watch sports, stop watching sports. That's your external trigger. If you're miserable because you watch this TV show, stop watching the TV show because that's your external trigger. Once you cut out all these external triggers from your life, it's not that you're happy, but you found your zero. And zero, you can build from zero. You can literally build. You're receptive to brilliant ideas. Again, you're free. There's psychic content coming up and not being shot out. And remember, guys, you're not generating just through your fucking cock. You're generating through this. Every moment you're generating. Excuse me, not generating. You're tuning into. The moments are all created. You can tune into the moments, right? But in my head, it always feels like I'm creating. I'm not. I'm just tuning into. But I'm telling you guys, these external triggers you have are going to make you very weak. Very, very weak. Right? Like, ask yourself, who is you without social media? You know? If you can't answer that, then it's like, damn, you're nobody. It's hard to answer, though. Like, yeah, well, that's how the unconscious speaks. If someone says, I hate Circa, there's a lot there. You know who says I hate Circa? That guy's a ex-girlfriends, right? People like that linger in it. They just need me. If someone says they hate me, exes say that. It shouldn't offend me, right? Now, if someone says I don't really care about Circa, that shit hurts because they don't watch my shit. They're not invested at all. And remember, your attention, I can transmute that, right? I hope Vitaly catches you. We're going to do something together, Vitaly and I. So that would be funny. Yahweh was never the name. I don't want to break it down, but that was never the name, bro. How to stop Gaza situation and make me feel depressed. Listen, dude, you have a duty to people around you you have to be healthy for them. So if you watching that kind of media is ruining you, you're ruining others that are counting on you. So even if you're not doing anything for your family, they need to see you healthy so they can be healthy. You understand? It's your obligation to show them a healthy person. And so I'm telling you, turn that fucking TV off, bro. Because you're becoming weaker with it, and you're not a part of any winning movement. Nobody wants you if you're weak, right?
They donated $7. The flow state is building wealth while not stressing or needing it.
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
Way trickier, yeah. Yeah, we don't talk about how tricky that is, but listen, whatever you want in life, close your eyes right now. Don't take my word for it. Try it right now. Close your eyes. Imagine you already have that. Linger in the feeling and see if you still want it. And chances are it's not the real need. It's just an illusion. And there's many of these illusions you go through throughout the day that are going to dominate you. But once you unpack them, once you make that opposite real, then remember, when it's the opposite, you don't have it, you want it, then they cycle like wheels. But once you make it real with your imagination, then it's real and you don't want it anymore, and it dissipates and your anxiety lowers because the need goes away. The need goes into something else. It could be something superficial, whatever. It just keeps transmuting. And you can do that for all your thoughts until you come to the base form of what you need. And the base form is what you actually want.
3DNV donated $5. Looking for serious to read Carl Jung with Red Pill Age and other viewers that are serious about reading Carl Jung. Add me on Discord.
Yeah, that's smart.
We have a schedule.
That's smart.
Discord is 3DNV.
That's smart, yeah. Read books with others and then go through what you read with others. That's smart. Yeah. Zerka, do tall guys really need game? Do you want me to answer that, chat?
Giordani donated
Watch this.
$5. Are there any hermetic or esoteric practices on increasing beauty and height?
Yeah, there are actually. Not about height, but beauty. The strongest esoteric practice on increasing beauty is, you're not going to like it, is being healthy. Yeah. Like, healthy people get places, dude. But that's the most talked about, yeah. Like, humans don't stay healthy to be healthy. Most of them stay healthy to reproduce, to look good. Like, they don't do it for themselves. Which is kind of crazy, right? But that's not how humans work. Like, you don't really have needs for yourself. As soon as you can find a need that's for yourself, it's your real need. But usually it's masked with illusions.
Controversy donated $5. Stop ghosting or laughing this off. This is a random idea, but go to Islam Makhachev's gym in Jersey. Has at Frankie Edgar's gym right now. He has a big
Where?
Eastern following. You will get millions of views if you troll properly.
I haven't gone live in like 2 or 3 months. What makes you think I even want to? I mean, those views that would be good money. We convert some of those guys. All right, let's go do it. Just leave me alone, bro. I'll do it. Why are you telling me to go do something? I'm not even there yet. Yeah, the guy asking, does a tall guy really need game? I'll word it like this. He does in front of me. Because his bitch is coming home with me. That's why game is so important. That you're always going to be a smaller fish. Always. Right? Also, the guys who literally are in my website who pay for it, do you know that these guys don't write, yeah, this is good shit. They say this is life-changing shit.
Yo Zerka, I'm a junior in college. I'm gonna be making big money out of college. My girlfriend goes to my college. I just want her to just marry me and have my kids, but she wants a career after college. What should I do?
First of all, you are never gonna be a millionaire with that language. Don't say, I will be a millionaire when I complete college. Say, I am a millionaire and I've already completed college. That way she's attracted to you. Because when that's bouncing off your skull, the mystery of Golgotha, then she's more attracted to you. Your I am is, I'm almost done, honey. They don't like that shit, bro. 90% of, listen to what I'm saying, you 90% of human communication is nonverbal. So what's bouncing between your ears is what she is picking up on. You have to be, you cannot become, you have to be. As soon as she senses that you're the type that becomes, she might be afraid that you might become brave when she's in danger. You need to be brave.
Donate
Dumbass.
$5. In long-term relationship game, will it turn off the girl if guy starts booking places girl wants to go for dates instead of the beginning of dating and surprising her with places for dates?
I've never been a surprise guy. I don't really see the need in it. And I've never been a date guy because you can date her till she gets bored of you. If you want a girl to be mystified and forget for the rest of her life, just think about you. Let's say that is worthy. You pick one that's worthy of that. You go, I know this isn't that good, but for some reason I like her. I want to run this one to the ground. I just need to make this mistake, Zerka. I go, okay, if you need to do that, if you want to keep this one, forever in your claws, then don't ever take her out on a date. Take her on a vacation. Take her on many vacations in the first month of meeting her. And 80% of the job is done. You literally win the bitch. Because no man will ever do that to her again. Now, she's going to feel hyper special. And it's sad because no man will ever do that. There's very few crazy people on earth who do that. So you have to choose, like, pick one that's worthy of that, right? Because it's not only going to boost her confidence being around you, but you're going to take it away when you guys break up. Like, she will never be confident again, because for the rest of her life, no man will ever take her on vacations. And what does she learn on vacations? She learns, oh, life's not about gold digging. I have a lot of fun with just, a guy and going on vacations and stuff. Like, you pull her out of the gold digging mind. That's when they panic, because they go, oh, I'm not a gold digger after Zherka. But what the no guy's taking me on. And it's like, yeah, it's like
Luke
double-edged sword.
$5. What's my numerology reading? My DOB is July 22nd, 2003.
Now, hold on. Do that for a bad girl, and yeah, I think she can recover more. Do that for a good girl, I don't think they ever recover. So let's say this. Well, Zherka, I don't want to spend 10 bands on a vacation the first few weeks of meeting her. You're going to spend more if you date for 6 months, you idiot.
Donated $5. Can solely manipulation make you become known as good at having sex with, or does it only goes as far as your physical skill technique ends?
No, bond is what will increase that intensity, right? You can do this all you want. If there's no bond, there is no, I should call him. If it's all about this, then the guys in the hub would be taking all our bitches, but they don't. Dude, here's how you need to see it. This part where you're busting when you're about to, that's not the sex at all. Everything you do that leads up to that part is the magneticism. So the walking, holding hands, that all of that is the same act. You're just looking at the peak of the act. So that when you see the whole mountain for what it is, you realize bond equals you have her. It has nothing to do with bust, right? Bust means you have her for a couple of months, maybe a week, right? And then there's weird arguments they bring up and they feel unsafe and blah, 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 whatever. That's why bond is everything. And how bond works is two forces meet and they clash. But the manipulative force says, my world is bigger than yours. Really, John? Yeah, let me just... And I eat her. And she's in my world. And she's, oh my God, vacations and friends and fun and money. And I love being Zherka's girlfriend. Oh my God. And then you sprout. She does something wrong. You're done. And she goes, why is my life so boring? Why is my life so... Do I like toxic guys? He wasn't toxic. He was a great guy.
Miss Avery did $5. I am a double 8. May 8th.
Oh God.
I'm building a business at the
moment,
but my psyche seems to spread doubt to me and telling me it won't work and to go to college. I even dream about school, even though I know college is...
Bro, whatever you say you dream about, you don't actually dream about. You need to feel
Spray
what you
donated
dream about.
$5. Zherka, you said to delete social media. What if that's my source of income and also key to success?
Then your source of income will increase when you delete the social media you have that doesn't feed your whatever your income is. So if you're a bodybuilder, but you also look at little prank videos, that's not feeding you. So delete the prank videos, bro. If you're a bodybuilder, your off time should be nutrition or something that kind of goes hand in hand. Like, that's how do you think you get a black belt in something? You know, you don't do random acts. Like, they all go towards one point.
Maximus donated $5. The I am that I am is God's nature, not man's. Asserting that is trying to be God, which is pride. God by his grace fills us with
Miserable,
the Holy Spirit that we
miserable,
may be
dumb
sons
Christian.
of God, but we must be humble.
No, the Spirit dwells within you. You can use the Spirit,
David
you fool.
donated $5.
Foolish,
If you
miserable.
were alone in your room and God appeared in front of you and told you he'd answer only one of your questions, which question will you ask?
I would ask him, why? 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 Just why? For everything. Just why. I just need a why. Why? But I already know the why. You know, we forget the why, but don't listen to these stupid Christians who Christians tell you, you were created on earth by God's grace. And no, you weren't. In the Bible, it says you can only return to heaven if you are from heaven, from pro-life. You can go into different frequencies in life very easily. You choose the tree you're eating from. Don't listen to that Christian who says weird shit like, you can't dwell in the spirit of I am. Yes, you can. The Spirit dwelleth within you. Does that mean that I have to literally do everything myself? You can do everything yourself. It's not going to work unless you have faith. So technically, you're not doing it yourself. You have to have faith. So that's how it works. Through faith, you can do whatever. You can be who you want to be. You can change your whole destiny if you want. But the ending doesn't change. The ending is set in stone, God's stone. What you do before that ending, you can change. You can choose to be a millionaire or a broke guy. You still have the same gate you're going through. But the dumbest thing Christians do is forget that you're picking a tree and you're eating from it. That's all you're doing with every single thought you have. Everything. Everything. If you want to know whether a thought is real or not, linger in the I am. Linger in right now. So, man, I just want a bunch of girls. Okay, imagine. Use your imagination. What's your life? How does your life change if you have a bunch of girls? And then you linger that feeling, the desire, it subsides a bit, and you go, I'm just lonely. That's why I want chicks. And then you're at the bottom of the fruit, right? Then you start eating from the fruit of the one that gives you the life you want, right? The scariest thing you could do, look, if you're miserable, depressed, and you watch Christian channels, bro, I'm telling you this, 90% of Christian channels, they're just like you behind the scenes, bro.
Rabbi
Just like you.
Zirkenstein donated $5. What is manipulation game you can use to reshape the image of how girls who have known you for and categorized you view you?
Say that again. Someone repeat that. What the language was that? I understood it. I think I did. Does manipulation work if you... What?
I'm making it with girls here.
John donated $5. Zerka, are you saved by faith alone like Protestants say, or by faith plus work like Catholics and Orthodox say?
Look, I like to preach that works is the same thing, faith and works, but there is no reality. There's no such thing as works. Works doesn't exist. You choose the fruit you want to bite with faith. You have faith in darkness or faith in life. There's the only two. There's nothing. Works doesn't even exist. You have to do the works to prove the faith.
Christian Chad donated $8.88. Why is my game so much better with girls I don't like compared to girls I like?
Because of
How
the
do I
need.
emulate the same game with girls I don't like with the ones I like?
Because of your need. Your need to have the ones you like is making you a creep. 90% of human communication is nonverbal. So when you have a need, I want that one, I need that one, she picks up on it and she gets afraid that you're a serial killer. No matter what you say, you're failing. Now the ones you don't like, you don't have the need, so you're more attractive. It's so simple, right? Now how do you fix that need? If you're surrounded by the ones you want 24 hours a day, the need shifts. It has to shift.
Ringmaster donated $5.88. I would pay if you made a course on visualization, becoming, and faith. I think you have a lot of insights to unpack.
Bro, I'm the only streamer who doesn't need to stream. These guys can't open websites that'll generate them annuals monthly. I shit on Sneeko. I shit on Heel Mike. I shit on, not Sneeko's deal, but I'll get that deal. Don't worry, I'll get bigger deals. But I'm telling you, guys, think of when you're winning in life. You are being something. Think of when you're losing. You're thinking of being. You're not being. It's really, I want to say simple, but you're going to go to bed and forget it. right? It's not that simple. But think of any time you picked up a chick. Were you thinking about picking up a chick, or did you just be the man and do the job? Now, getting that chatter to stop, certain people have different external triggers, so there's different ways to go about it. But I think the best way is to run it to the end, live through the end. If you did get her, what would you say to her? So when you see me, Heel Mike, and Action Man talking to chicks, they're sometimes good, sometimes bad, but I'm always perfect. Why? Because I sit down, the girl next to me, I go, you can see my face when I do this, I am her boyfriend. How would I sound if I was her boyfriend? And I turn to her and I speak to her in that language. And they get, oh my God, I like John. Do you get what I'm doing?
Let's go, pal. I'm making it with girls here.
Christ is all states of matter donated $5.
Why is that? What's
You
up with
are
his
the
name?
realist. Never change this style. You're so smart and you obviously care, otherwise you wouldn't answer everyone. Everyone in here should realize this. He is the realist. I learn everything from you, please keep.
Yeah, but you got to remember that the streamer doesn't care about the chatter. Right? Like, I have moments where I care, but ultimately, your life, I don't even know. You know? So if you ever see me getting passionate about something, you should probably tune your ear, because all you have to do is ask yourself, who has won the most in life and who has lost the most? Oh, it's Zerka. He's the most bipolar. If he's the most bipolar, what does he look like when he's winning? Oh, what he says actually makes sense. And it's funny, because when I'm losing in life, you can see my comment section saying, yo, you're not really being Zerka. I go, yeah, just let me run this fantasy a bit longer. But here, I want to leave you guys with this. Two old men meet at a bar. You guys and me. We meet at a bar. We're very old, right? Really old. Old as And the first thing I say to you guys is, what's the fantasy now? That the fantasy keeps you going. And the fantasy you're playing is ruining your life. So change the fantasy. Like, which character are you playing? Are you playing a guy who stays at home? That's a horrible MMO to play. That's a horrible fantasy. Why are you running it? And the weird thing is, humans have to run their fantasies to the ground. So I get it. If you're in the losing mode, run it to the ground and never go back.
Let's go, pal. I'm making it with girls here.
K donated $5. Bro, why am I wasting hours a day overthinking and planning things with my new girlfriend? It's taking focus away from work and business.
What a weird question. You answer that, chat.
Court Irina donated $5. What if your desire is height and beauty, things which are given to you by God before being born?
Explore the desire and you'll find out it's not the case, right? Because you want those things to be attractive to a certain girl. Can you get that girl without those things? Yes. Any guy can. I'll tell you this, bro. I can't wait till you guys get the girl you want to realize, whoa, that was an illusion. It's not really the end. It's not even close to the end, right? But why I still promote you guys go through that is because the brain, bro, the unconscious is going to unravel. You're going to go through it. You're going to do it, no matter what.
Maximus donated $5. Our Lord says, for whosoever will save his life, shall lose it, for he that shall lose his life for my sake, shall save it. For what is a man advantaged, if he gain the whole world, and lose his soul? The Christian life is not...
Right. Yeah, we know this guy faps, bro. Like, you guys sound good on paper, but, like, end of the day, you don't have a channel where you uplift people. You're not really doing anything for the world. You're just kind of repeating scripture, and it's kind of boring, to be honest. Like, it doesn't even hit. It's just a robot talking. You know, it's not like... my whole existence is to pull people out. Sneeko has this existence, too. We pull people out, right? We know what it's like to be there, so we pull you guys out. And you're just like a chatter who thinks you're Christ built, but haven't done... It's like when Peterson says, fix your room. He's really saying, let's see some order in your chaos before you go out and change the world, which is also a faith frequency, you know, right? Once you prove that, you can go out in the real world.
222 donated $5. Is there a way to ask a girl to be your girlfriend that doesn't make you sound like a fat guy?
It's she's gonna say, "What are we?" You're not gonna say that part. Okay. You can numb the question if you have abundance of girls. So let's say I'm in a room with 10 girls, I'll ask 10 of them to be my girlfriend. So there's no meaning. None of them feel special. They all know their place. That's a really smart way to go about it if you have abundance, right? And then they start building themselves up. Am I worthy? They start doing that. And that's all on my website. I go in depth in being. Like, I'll say this. Have you ever seen those like drug dealers in your town that get every girl and they're just like losers who play PlayStation all day? They know how to be. Like, if a girl walks in the room, they know who to be. Right? Yeah. You can see also a lot of...
Let's go, pal. I'm making it with girls here.
L donated $5. Zerka, is ADHD real?
No.
I got diagnosed and prescribed Adderall. When I take it I feel like Is ADHD a psyops?
Yeah, it's not real. If you look into the scientific studies, it's so fake, bro. It's ADHD mostly comes from an external trigger or a trauma. So if your parents were arguing and fighting and in the face at 4 p.m., usually at 4 p.m. your brain gets chaotic, even if you don't live with them. Why is that? Because it's an external trigger that's cracked in your psyche that you have to unravel, right? And yeah, most people have it. I think a lot of guys have it from like social media or something, but yeah, every one of your issues comes from a crack that happens to you, right? Because you're whole, your soul is whole. Then the cracks make it weak, but you fix these cracks and you become more whole.
Let's go, pal. I'm making it with girls here.
David donated $5. What's your take on the concept of fate versus free will?
Yeah, it's fate is where we're headed. Free will is we can choose how we get there. So for example, Patrick, stop.
Patrick Starfish donated $5. Hello, John.
Okay, I gotta go.
Question. I'm an 11 LP, born on the 1st.
Yeah, fate versus free will. Okay, it's like this, dude. You're on a boat, and the destination's set. That's your fate. Where you're headed, it's set. Now, how you sit on that boat is up to you. Do you want to sit at the back of the boat where there's no money, or do you want to be a millionaire at the front of the boat? That part's all up to you. What you do here on Earth is all up to you, but your fate is the destination, right? Which is the resurrection, right? We die, but we choose pro-life, so we have eternal life. We go on to the next. New Age spirituality, yeah, I don't really know much about it. What is the New Age even up to these days? What do they do? Do they just talk about manifesting on a paper? Like, if I write it 10 times, it'll happen. No, your thoughts are charged by your emotions. So just writing it isn't enough, bro. It's not enough.
I'm not trying to piety signal, John. I actually think you have far more of the truth than most of these streamers. And I agree that a Christian without joy is not a real Christian. I just want to point out that New Age type spirituality.
Yeah, but technically New Age is everything, bro. Like, bro, anytime someone tries to explain to me what New Age is, they're saying everything under the sun. So I don't even know what you mean by that, right? But do I believe that everything happens because I asked for it? Only if I can linger in that faith, yes. But no, I don't think you could just ask something and you get it, or else that would happen for all of us. Clearly there's a system to it. It's also a dangerous system because you can go very crazy. You can start thinking you're the shit, that you're like, wow, I could get anything from God, and I could be my own God, and that New Age stupid shit, right? But yeah, I genuinely believe most Christian channels they're trying their best, but their results suck. You know, my results are awesome, right? Yeah, like, have you ever joined a Christian community, one of these chats on YouTube that just preach the Gospels, and there's a lot of Gideon energy? Yeah, that's not good, bro. You can see by energy who's got it correct or not. Gideon went somewhere dark, bro. I have proof. Bro, what the f?
Highest Chakra donated $5. Every young guy should hold their seed bunch of digins fapping. Bible says celibacy is serving God. Most the niggas who give you for the HS stuff have never been in a fight and are 110 pounds soaking wet.
Well, I wouldn't trade my life for chatters, but they are right. Like when I'm off course, bro, you don't get a free pass. If you're off course, you should be humiliated for it. Just the same way I get. I attack
Just
people.
please God, if you ever make it back to USA, please don't collab with dogshit ego bathing heel Mike until he gets
Bro,
knocked down a
stop.
bit. That needs reality check ASAP.
What the f is wrong with you guys, bro? Why did I get this message so much? Like the hate heel Mike crowd gotta go away, bro. I miss Mike. I want to see Mike. How do you discern yourself from Amark? Oh God, stop. Just don't watch me if you have questions like that, bro. You don't know shit, that's why you need someone. No, everyone needs someone, bro. You can't just live your life without having a girlfriend ever. Like, that's loser. You guys should go run that already. All right.